Lost quite a bit of footage yesterday because I ran out of cards in the cameras. Had a great ride with Simon and Wayne, the other Wayne. And we got down here and seriously, apart from sitting around at the pub talking about motorbikes and other world leading events, there was not much going on, not much riding. Sometimes it's good to have a day off the bike, but it was so hot yesterday. So this is our campsite last night, down by the river, the Hunter River, and that's the Moon and Flat pub on the other side. So we got in here about lunchtime yesterday. Really hot, so we just decided that we'd stay here, spend some time at the pub. But because daylight saving, it doesn't get dark till about 9 PM here, so it was really hot till about then. So had a little swim in the creek, sit in the creek, try and cool off, and then went back to the pub for a while. When we came back, there's street lights up on these lamp posts up here, so the whole place is like daylight. So didn't get a great night's sleep by comparison to some of the really great campsites we've had on this trip. So looking forward to getting back into the bush this afternoon, but plan is just pack up now. It's very early, it's 6 o'clock. Want to get some riding in before it gets too hot. Get up into the mountains again. So there's a cafe just across the road there. We're going to get in there, have coffee, a bit of breakfast, and then get off before it gets too hot. So we'll finish packing up and talk to you from the helmet. Okay, so just finished breakfast at the Pickled Goose at Weary Moon and Flat. That's the pub. And we are ready to roll. Morning, big bikers.
Nearly 7:45, a little bit later than we wanted to get away, but already it's 24 degrees, 8 o'clock in the morning, 24, so going to be a bit warm today. So unfortunately, yesterday, what happened was I actually ran out of card space in my cameras, actually a couple of them, so I didn't get as much footage of the ride with Simon and Wayne as I would have liked. But so Simon, thanks for coming down, mate. And I'm not sure how much I recorded because my computer's not working, so I'm not able to look at the footage, which a little disappointing. It's gone into some kind of deep sleep mode and can't wake it up out here. So Simon, who is one of my Big Bike Adventure subscribers, had a cross tourer and sold that and has now got an Africa Twin. So he's got this really nice silver and has only just put road tyres on. Has only just put off-road tyres on. And pretty much the first big off-road trip that he's done on that bike since he's had it was yesterday when we caught up with him. And his mate Wayne has just bought the 1090R. He's also pretty new. They're part of that group of guys that are kind of rediscovering their dirt roots they had when they were kids, you know. So not Simon so much, because Simon has been riding for a while. So. But Wayne, like the Wayne that we've got with us, is part of that crew that is just, after a 20-year absence, coming back into riding. Bit of dirt, we've got a little bit of dirt here, a bit of bitumen, and pretty much all the dirt for another couple of 100 Ks.
So just having a navigational discussion. Neil's got the big iPad out.
Just satellite aren't working. Come on.
Because you've been here before, haven't you?
I haven't been down this way, no.
Oh, okay.
That one will come in the back way to Nundle.
Yeah.
It takes us fairway west though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but we go fairway east on this one.
Yeah, well we're kind of heading northeast, so...
Barry Station Road anyway, that's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, this one. This one.
Just keep going, yeah.
Righto. When you're on new roads, it sometimes helps just to double check the other source. So Neil's got the map on the iPad. Just do a double check to make sure that we're on the right path, because fuel is actually going to be a bit borderline. We can't really afford to make an error. This is supposed to be a fairly spectacular road. It goes through some pretty amazing country, so hopefully we'll get some nice shots, and if it's any good we'll throw the drone up. But not too much fart-arsing around today. We're going to be pushing to bang out as many Ks as we can. So I've turned on the bike mounted camera and lay on a bit of music and speed it up. Let's go do some riding. Find some funky music to put in here. Press play and enjoy the ride. How good is this? This is what it's all about, folks. Big bike adventures. Wow. Big wedge-tail eagle. Two of them. Need him up in the tree there. They are huge birds. Obviously, won't see that on the video because I can't put the drone up anywhere around here. They've got a real reputation for being territorial, and plenty of reports of wedge-tail eagles taking down drones, so won't be doing any droning around here. I'll just wait till I can see one of the other bikes. Oh, turn my bike off, I can see here a plane. Here comes somebody. Looks like Chris. Couldn't ride down the back for too long, obviously. So this sort of road here is where the DCT would really shine, because you're changing up and down through the gears. Far out. Holy. Front end went out from me there. Woo! I just wait for Chris just to make sure he's okay. He was coming along at a fair hoot. Could be catching up to tell me something. How's your eye?
Dry as a bone.
Yeah. No, I saw you screaming along. I just wanted to make sure you weren't trying to catch up to me. All right. I'll take off again, give you clear air. All right. It's a good road, though. Steep climb, but fast, so that's all right. Stupid things. That's better, thank you. Okay. Oh. Just stand still, I don't like my meat tough. There you go. Down, girl. That's with traction control 1 on. Didn't stop it spooling up at all. Like marbles. Suppose I could always back off a bit. Just sitting kind of on the wrong side of the road. Another car comes around the hill. Get over here a bit. A bit better. Might wait at the top here and regroup everyone. Oh, there's the spot right there. She crashed your bike. Couldn't be bothered putting the side stand down.
Just having a rest.
Yep. No, he just pulled up. Couldn't get the side stand down, so he just stepped off it, resting on the bags.
Easy to get on.
Yeah.
The right height for me now.
So he just came up, just climbed up about 1,000 metres. It's stinking hot down on the flats, and we've come up here and it's beautiful, 23 degrees. Very nice. We thought we'd stop
Should have camped here last night.
and have a complain about the fact we didn't camp here last night. That's right. We left Moon and Flats this morning. We had coffee and we left Moon and Flats to go up. It's called Barry Station Road. Goes up through Glenrock Station. Scenery spectacular. Really, really good riding. A lot of dirt roads like this. Nothing too technically challenging, although there's the surface in a couple of areas is really, really slippery, and a couple of us actually had the front wash out on us, so the countryside through here is amazing, and this is the first time I've actually been on this road. It won't be the last, but there's so many good roads around here, so many great tracks back on the bitumen, and now we've just got, I don't know, there's probably 5 or 10 k's into Nundle. We'll top up with fuel, so it's only just gone 9:45 when we leave 8:15, so we've been going for a couple of hours. Alright, so we'll top up with fuel, get back into the dirt, and I'll come and talk to you again. Okay, so quick fuel stop at at Nundle. I'm going to go and untangle Chris. Oh, grabbing your bag. So yeah, stopped at a place called Nundle and just filled up with fuel. Now I've got to backtrack about 10 kilometres. Alright, more dirt. Traction control. Here comes Neil. I might just shoot the drone up, get some footage of him heading out along that road. So my drone disconnected. Somewhere along here. Fucking lost my drone. Got a kilometre away and disconnected. I can't even. Can you go right back? Just see if it's gone home. I'm at the home location, so it's moving me, and it's saying it's down there, but it's just disconnected, so you can't be certain, can you? And we couldn't hear it down there.
So it wasn't like fucking 500 metres up where you wouldn't have a chance of even seeing it?
It was 945 metres away, but like just up above the line of the trees.
Yeah. It didn't fly in. You would have seen a tree if it had flown
it just disconnected.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see, yeah.
Disconnected before.
So you wouldn't have, so if it's hit something and it's crashed there, then that's not ever going to move, is it?
No. So I'm going to run back down to where that is. That's where it was last seen.
And see
whereabouts
that is.
Wander around and look up in the trees. A couple of grand, so you know.
Oh mate, you got to get it back.
Yeah. You are freaking kidding me. Seriously?
Well, you're not going to believe this. There's Dave, tucked away under a log. Batteries have been ejected just like last time.
You are freaking kidding me. Seriously? Mate, you are a legend. I don't care what they say. You're a surveyor, so you've spent years wandering around the bush looking for marker pegs.
Yeah.
So you've got a natural talent.
I think that's broken.
Oh, yeah. Poor old Dave. Dave's done. Thanks, Dave.
Oh, no more droning this trip. Dave needs to go to the drone doctor. But at least we've got the SD card back. That's the main thing.
Okay, so we found Dave, but Dave is destroyed. And in the process of looking for Dave, I've lost my my good Bose headset. So we're just going to have one quick run down here. I'm kind of much more okay about losing a headset than I am a couple of $1,000 drone. So, oh no way! How the hell?
Just where you parked your bike.
Yeah, well, that's why I just stopped there, because I parked my bike there as well. After all that, the road that we wanted to go down, we can't go down. Because it's all private property, so we've got to go back up and do a little bit of bitumen. Alrighty, back on the dirt. That's amazing. They found it, I tell you. It's just a absolute mess of burrs and shrubs and sticks and like it's peak of snake season, so we shouldn't have been walking around in there anyway. But yeah, he's found it. So there was, when we were staying at Moon and Flats last night, like in the pub, these guys here were in their KTMs. We're with a couple of guys on Africa Twins, so we got chatting, and anyway, turned out we're all going the same way, so we're not quite sure that we're all going to be able to hit the dirt at the same time, but we shall see. I'll wait for my guys, you take off. See ya. So the two 1290s R's, Super Adventure R's, two of them.
Yeah, bro.
How you going?
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Jane or your mate?
Oh, just waiting on my mates so that I miss the corner.
All good, mate.
See ya. So I just got some footage up behind that 1290 KTM 1290R with a mate of mine, Shervo. So Shervo is very famous on my YouTube channel for being the guy that tossed his Super Tenere across the creek on the MotoGP trip that we did, and the poor bugger, very, very experienced rider, a little embarrassed by that, how not to cross a slippery creek bed. So it was an educational video, thanks Shervo. But he's just about to upgrade to a 1290 SAR, so I just wanted to get some footage of that 1290 KTM behind me eating Africa Twin dirt. 1290 Super Adventure R eating Africa Twin dirt. There you go, Shervo, just for you. Ha 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 ha.
Hoping
if it's 10 or 12 more Ks of that,
Yeah.
I'm happy to go that way.
Absolutely.
But I'm not unhappy with that either.
That was pretty cool.
That was a good run, yeah.
Well, this is the camp spot for tonight. Another freaking awesome spot. I haven't checked the altitude yet, but we're still up over 1,000 metres easy.
Definitely is the green.
And this place is called The Green. It's in the Warra Warra National Park. And the ride in, my helmet camera wasn't working. Was yours?
I should have flicked mine on.
Oh, so I had I had the one on the bike working.
No.
But what a hoot! But how good's this? So we're just waiting on Wayne and Neil to come down. So hopefully not too much of a shortage of firewood. Doesn't look like slim pickings. We'll sort that out in a minute. Great day today. I mean, we did nearly 400 Ks today, and most of it was dirt. So that's pretty good. We're close enough to get home tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow, so we should all be home with our families tomorrow night, which will be good. Anyway, I'm going to go and put the tent up because, you know, camping and everything. All right, talk to you later. So 400 Ks of dirt riding today, boys. How was that? Don't talk with your mouth full.
Can't talk, eating.
More beans, Mr. Taggart.
Yeah, it's turned into a really, really great little campsite. We kind of found it very last minute. We made a decision just sitting by the side of the road about 30 Ks away looking for somewhere to stop for the night. And we saw this little spot on the map said the Greens. And so we peeled in. And the ride in was fantastic.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. Shh.
The ride in, yeah. And the ride out. How's the ride out though?
Yeah, well, the ride out's going to have to be good in the morning. So, but again, appropriately spaced. There's Neil. There's Wayne over there. There's Chris there. Sorry, Wayne, Neil, and I've been
up there with all your friends.
up there with all my mates. Yeah, me and Mrs. Jones. Because you know, we got a thing going on.
We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong.